Hey Arty friends! Oh my god, this whole video has been a huge disaster. You'll never believe it. So you just saw me show my picture with my cluster. So the whole first part of this video, this process video that I recorded, is so blurry. I don't know what happened. I must have taken it off its focus or something. I don't know. So you can't see anything. It's just a big blur, a big blob of blur. So I had to delete that off. So as you just saw, then there was a little cluster, and in that cluster I used some scraps of paper, some fabric, and I think I used some baby wipes, and yeah. So when it comes back, we'll see. So yeah, so I'm really sorry about that. And then there's another section coming up, which is blurry as well, but I kept it in because it wasn't as blurry as the first part. So I don't know what happened to me on the weekend. See, here it is. I don't know what happened to me. Something happened to me on the weekend, and for some reason I was knocking the my iPhone out of focus. I don't know. I have no idea what I did. But so you can sort of see more in this one. So I've just gessoed my 9x12 just Case Craft white scrapbooking paper, and I'm using the Jane Davenport mermaid markers in that, I think that's the coral colour, the coral pink. And I'm just doing the, you know, the plastic bag technique. You know that one? Yeah. I was just doing that and just adding that little bit of a pink colour into the background because I didn't really want heaps of colour. I really wanted to have soft. Have you noticed I've gone for that? I'm going for the real softy sort of pastel-y looks lately. Yeah, it's like I'm just sort of, yeah, that's where I'm going. Where a few, earlier this year, I was doing really brights. I really loved the brights. It's really weird how you sort of change, and then I'll probably end up going back to the brights, and it's really weird how you change. So here that plastic bag that I was using was just not working because it had a big fold in it, and it just wasn't working for me. So that's when I went off to find another one. So just coming back to do that again, and I'm just spritzing it with a little bit of water. I found when I did a little trial off camera that it only needed one spritz because it was very liquidy anyway, so it only needed that one little spritz of water. So I'm hoping that because I think I recorded this on Saturday. Was it Saturday? Yeah, no, Friday. Was it Friday? Oh my god. My memory is so bad. It is so bad. You don't know how bad. So you can barely see it. So it's like a cluster. It's got some fabric. It's got a little piece of a vintage handkerchief. There is paper. And I actually stitched around the edges. So it's been stitched, and I've sort of done it messily stitching. And those little chipboard flowers I found in my stash. A few months ago, an old scrapbooking friend gave me a whole heap of chipboard stuff that she wasn't using anymore, and this was in that as well. And I really liked them. And because it's a picture of my Blossom, my little girl Blossom, and it was her birthday. It was her birthday on the 3rd of August, so she turned 5, the big 5. So, yeah, this is a little project with her, and I thought the flowers, blossom sort of really went well. And I didn't really want to do too much to the chipboard, so I just scraped over some gesso over the top, and that is pretty much all I done with the flowers. And then I don't remember I never remember. I really need to do something about my memory. I need to do some kind of brain training or something because I don't remember. I really want this little video bit to finish so you can really see the cluster because it's really beautiful. It's a really beautiful cluster. I really love it. Because I've started doing a bit of junk journaling and stuff like that, I'm starting to really get into my fabrics. And I'm finding that I am going out to like op shops and to Spotlight. I do go to Spotlight and buying little remnants of fabrics and stuff like that. And I'm really, really enjoying it. So it's just another obsession. That's all it is. Another obsession to do with craft that I don't have room to store it because my craft room is bursting at the seams. So that is pretty much the way the layout is going to be. Again, I apologize that everything is out of focus. So now I'm just going to glue everything down. I wanted to glue everything down because of the fabric, because that back piece there, that is a piece of calico fabric. So I wanted to make sure that it held properly. And that glue, I can tell you a little story about that glue. I really don't like that glue. That glue is horrible. But I have 2 bottles of that size of it because my daughter, I don't know if anyone else's daughters or sons or anything have got into this slime making, you know, making slime with glue and all of that sort of stuff. And she's just obsessed. So she goes out and she just buys bottles and bottles of glue, with my money, of course. And so this glue apparently didn't work. So I got stuck with it. And I don't like it, but I mean, what can I do? I've got to use it up or else it's just a waste of money. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below, do your kids, are they into that slime making? I mean, my daughter just wants to make slimes and do videos recording herself doing the slime videos, doing different textures, doing iceberg slime. Like I've got like 3 bowls of iceberg slime drying on my kitchen table at the moment. It's driving me crazy. So let me know your thoughts below if any of your children are doing that as well. So now everything's been snuck down. So these little sticker sequin little embellishments are from my Close to My Heart days, and they're really, really pretty. I do like them. And so I pulled them out because that sort of corally pink really suited the whole photo perfectly. And I just wanted to pop a couple into the middle of the flowers to give them a center. And now you get to watch me struggle with these stickers. These stickers, right? I don't know where I got them from, but I haven't opened them before. I haven't used them before. So this is our first time using them. And they were so sticky. They were the most stickiest stickers I have ever used. Because I normally just lay them down so I can work out, like just lightly lay them down. And then normally you can pick them back up and then move them where you want to put them. But these ones, as soon as I laid them down, they just stuck. And then I didn't like the placement of it, so I'm trying to rip them up. And oh, it was so bad. It really, really was. It was so bad. And yeah, they were the most stickiest stickers ever. So I didn't need to use any glue on those ones. But yeah, there's a little damage on my photo there on the bottom, but it doesn't really matter, you know. I'm not going to go out and print a whole new photo and redo it all just for that little bit. You sort of can't really see it. And then I use a little, this is my own, I designed this, I made this and cut it out of my silhouette. And it is a little mini word sticker sheet that I done, and I think I chose the word pretty. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Pretty Girl. That's my title. And hopefully we're coming up to the part where I'm going to be going into being a little bit more focused, because I'm doing a little cluster area that I wanted to add, and I'm going to go off and sew it. So, and then I do come back with the little sewn little cluster embellishment that I wanted to add to the top and the bottom of the photo. So I'm just waiting for that because I just really like that. So because I just really want to get out of this out of focus video because it's not very pretty to watch. And there we go. Look at that. How pretty does that look? Doesn't that look so much better? I don't even know what I did. So they're my 2 little clusters. So that's got just a bit of calico, some streamers, some light pink streamer, and some of that cheesecloth. and I just stitched over it a few times on my sewing machine, and now I'm just going to glue that down to the top and the bottom of the photo. I just felt like it needed something else that was pretty and, you know, messy looking, and yeah, as you can see on the photo with the cluster, I've left all the sewing threads on there, so they're just going to dangle and they're just all messy, and like I really am loving that look at the moment. It's like sort of, to me, it's like a soft vintage sort of a look, and I'm really getting into that, and I blame that on starting these junk journals, and I am so obsessed with the junk journals. So I'm just obsessed with them. I think about them all the time, and I just wish I had the time to sit down and just, you know, make heaps all at once, but they do take some time. So yeah, I've just added that to the top and the bottom, and then I'm going to do a little bit of journaling, and I do it in just a grey lead. I like using grey lead because I have said it before, it's not dark, and it's, you know, it's not like a black, and but you can still see it, and if I make a mistake, which I do a lot, I can rub it out here, and I can't believe I just went here. That's so bad. Oh my god, that's just really bad. Sorry. So I've just written that it was Blossom's 5th birthday and the date, and then I'm just going to go through and do just a border with my grey lead. And so that's pretty much all of it today. So I do apologise for most of it being out of focus and missing the first part of it. Next time I will check. So give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.